the cylinder block using piston ring squeezer. As we have seen, piston is a reciprocating component found in combustion chamber, which moves up and down. For creating power which drive an engine, those pistons fitted with piston ring which help it in compression. As it's clear, piston ring are composed of 3 kinds of rings. Those rings are first ring, second ring and oil ring. So those 2 first ring are used in compression. This means that they prevent air mixed with fuel to go down the piston, and oil ring prevent the lubricating oil to come up in combustion space. After fitting those piston ring on piston, we continue by fitting onto the cylinder block using piston ring squeezer. This apparatus is very important in automobile engineering because of its great function. While we are starting the action putting piston into cylinder block, first lubricate piston groove ring, then move the rings to make sure that they are moving correctly in groove way. Lubricate also connecting rod bearing, on wrist pin, and even on their shell. After finishing that operation, we continue on cylinder block and make sure that it is very clear and clean. In cylinder groove, even on their top surface. Then start lubricating in the cylinder groove, and make sure those grooves are correctly smooth, and lubricated. Take your piston ring squeezer, in correct position with its spanner for opening and closing, lubricate it also. Then take your piston, and firstly put those piston rings in correct way. This means that those rings must be offset at 120 degrees, or look in different position, for getting better compression, and preventing the case of linkages. Then put your piston on cylinder block and make sure that your piston is fitted also in correct position. Then add your squeezer on piston, then close using its spanner. After closing, take handle having rubber on the end part, or use other proper handle. Then start to hammer or squeeze using the handle, until the piston moves down or enters in cylinder block. Continue to squeeze those pistons, depending on the number of cylinder groove you have, by continue remembering to offset those piston rings at angle of 120 degrees, and keep positioning those pistons in their correct position, for allowing the better quality of your work. The reason why I say that, if you're reverse or you put it in incorrect position, the engine will start at certain time, then it destroys different component inside the combustion chamber. Then it will stop an engine in few time automatically. That's why we must be careful while we are doing piston squeezing, and other different automobile components activities, by respecting the order position. Thanks for watching our video. Continue to subscribe to our channel for getting more videos. So, thanks.
Видите? Могу